everybody. It's Thursday. We're back on track. We got the Guns and Radio podcast and some Izzy Stradlin music coming to you later on today. But first, welcome back, Caputo.
Heyo, I'm back in the sack. Back in
Well,
the saddle. How about
good to
that?
see
That's a
you.
good reference.
Yeah, that is a good reference. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
to rock and roll. I mean, I don't know what's got to do with Izzy Stradlin,
Bronze.
I don't know.
but Franz. Okay, so I do
Yo,
want to say that Franz
Hey,
and
buddy.
Jeff were not in the, or Franz and Caputo were not in the last episode, and
And
we, d
me.
or
Bailey.
Bailey, but I wasn't as worried about you, and I'll tell you why. Because the whole Olympic scandal that we talked about that Jeff brought up in the last episode, and it just what are the odds of all the hundreds and thousands of countries in the world that the two that were involved, we have representatives from on our panel here. It was like they couldn't even look at each other, but then it turned out neither one of them even knew about it. So,
Oh, honestly, I saw it, but I also don't give a flying fuck about curling. As I've
Jeez.
commented on the episode as well. So
Is there doping involved in curling?
unless Russia's involved, I'm not sure, to my knowledge.
oh man, that's a good question. Could you imagine getting popped for steroids and
Yeah, this guy
Or
looks
some
really
sort,
muscular just to push a rock on the
for
some
sure?
ice.
some amphetamine and then cleaning like crazy.
He's just
I don't
going like
know.
super fast.
I don't know if you guys remember watching it when it was around, but when Spike TV was around, they had the show Mansers, and
I vaguely remember that.
one of the topics on one of their episodes. Now it was kind of like maybe as a joke, but I think there was some truth to it. They had like r most random sports that they test for doping, and I guess the most random one wasn't curling; it was chess.
What?
Mm.
Chess was like the most random sport doping.
What's the
What are they doing?
benefit?
Like
I
taking
guess for
energy meds?
Adderall, if you were
Yeah,
taking like
I
Adderall,
know that's right. Yeah.
I don't know though, because then you would overthink every move, and aren't you timed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
There was
Huh.
I
like
love
some big
chess.
there
That's
was
a
some
hell
big
of a game,
story.
dude.
Remember the big story in chess where this guy who wins always, like Magnus
He,
Larsson or something?
yeah, he just
Uh,
passed away suddenly. Are you
ooh,
talking about like the grand champion who just passed away recently?
I
Like
don't know.
suddenly?
No, is it that true? No, this is a younger guy.
Yeah. Well, go ahead with your story, sorry.
Yeah, but because there was this yeah, he had a match against some German guy, I think, and he was accused of cheating. And yeah, they said he had
Oh,
some vibrating stuff with his balls, like they vibrate. Yeah, make
yeah.
some commands. Like fucking weird story, man.
I think we actually talked about that on the show years
Okay.
ago. Because like Caputo brought it up that like they think he had a vibrator up his ass and
Yeah,
somebody would buzz it to.
yeah,
Is
yeah,
that what it
yeah,
was?
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
so. Sounds like the guys at WNBA games right now. They're fucking hiding fucking dildos and up their ass. They're tossing them. Who knows? Maybe that's where the idea came from.
I did see a meme of it said me on my way to a WNBA game now that they've banned dildos, and it had Vince McMahon doing the walk down.
Oh god, shit. Ow.
I remember,
Shit,
yeah,
okay.
one of the I think one of the games they threw it at that one WNBA player, Sophie Cunningham.
Oh, I
So
don't know. I don't know
ooh.
why people are addicted to WNBA players. I mean, honestly, I think they're doing the WNBA a favor because when was the last time you thought about the WNBA before people started throwing dildos on the? This
That's
has
true.
been the most watch. It's made their ratings go the
I
fuck
mean,
up. Keep throwing. I'd be like, bring more dildos. Shit.
Well,
Caitlin
what's her
Clark, I
name?
guess, is helping
Yeah.
them out too.
God.
Yeah. There was that one Bill Burr like rift that he's like, ladies, if you're so want equality, why are you at the games or watching? But
Yeah.
now
Also
they
a good point.
are. Now they are.
I mean,
No, but
that's
that
fair.
that champion who died was Daniel Naroditsky, and he's
Was he the chess
29.
champion? Is that who you're
Yeah,
talking about?
29 Grandmaster champion. He
Yeah, I saw
had a
that, but it's not the one I mean.
he's
What
like he
they?
had a chemical cocktail inside him.
Oh, did he have a
Ugh.
dildo up his ass or what?
Oh
Did they ever find?
no, no, no. The usual. Well, why? How do they pass? Oh, toxicology report.
I'm gonna remember that, guys. If I'm ever on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you see me acting like I'm really thinking, and all of a sudden I'm going, you'll know I got Caputo here in the audience feeding me the answer.
One buzz
Texting the
for
answers in your
A,
ass.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
two
Hmm.
buzzes for C.
Who's that Pokemon? I don't know, Regis. Let me think. The
No,
Pikachu. Pikachu. It's Pikachu.
it makes me think. Anytime I think of that meme, I think of they combine that meme with the John Cena meme. Who
Who's
is
that
that
Pokemon?
Pokemon? And his name is John
John
Cena.
Cena.
Do, 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 do.
I seen one where they would do who's that Pokemon, and whatever it was, they would take Pikachu and Photoshop and stretch his parts out to fit into that shape. And so the answer was always Pikachu. Oh man, that's funny. Well, folks, we have it's been as much as I love talking about dildos up the ass and the WNBA
And
um
drugs.
and drugs. Yeah, we can't
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
drugs. You
Pokemon.
gotta have drugs.
we can't
Pokemon.
forget drugs. I'm afraid while we're actually taping a day later than what we normally do for the Thursday show, but it allowed us to get a little bit of extra Guns N' Roses news courtesy of your boy Caputo here. And what am I looking at here, Chris? Talk to me. Let's see.
So hang on. This was posted on someone posted this on the Guns N' Roses subreddit. So it looks like if you ordered the vinyl of either Atlas or Nothing, I believe they're shipping them separately on two 7 inches. Look, guess what? Your vinyl's being delayed now, so you're not getting that shit till
Again.
April. Yeah,
Shit. Another
yeah,
fucker.
Water's wet.
exactly.
Is that news? Is that news?
That's the most recent news I've gotten from this. I saw that, I believe, earlier today or last night. Someone
Okay,
posted
yeah.
that. So anyone who I guess who ordered it off of GNR's website, you probably already got the email by now. But yeah, that fucking sucks because we've also talked about people in the UK getting their shipments either canceled or delayed, and now more delays are happening. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's management, if it's something that's out of their control, which honestly at this point I kind of doubt it because if
I
they're always in
gotta
control of
The
something,
band is out of their control.
yeah,
Managing this
the Del
band is
Taco is out
out
of
of
their
their
control as
control.
well.
like
So.
to play devil's advocate, man. It could be, the band management, TV. They like submit the order, and then who they submit it to could be like, oh shit, look, a bigger artist wants theirs out on the same day or the day before, and they're gonna pay us 10 times the amount of money because they're gonna make 15 times or 20 times the amount back. I don't know how that really works if but if you're pressing vinyl, that shit, it's been cold. I don't know. Shit might not be set right, but like there might be bigger bands ahead of them who are paying more to get their shit out quicker. I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Could not be 100% TV's fault, but I'm going to doubt it.
But
I
maybe it's
think
a shortage of wax, or the material to print on. Wasn't that a thing like a few years ago?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think
I
more
mean, if Dave
likely
Mustaine can make a record with like pretend blood in it, I think they can get just a 7-inch vinyl out.
I think the more likely scenario is that there's other bands that place their orders before Team Brazil.
That absolutely. Because I'm reading comments too, like on this post on Reddit. People are saying that they're blaming on an LP backlog at the factory. So I don't know, I guess other artists maybe have gotten ordered first or they got priority. I guess maybe
Yeah.
they got their ad they're like, oh, we got to, ship out X amount of whatever tens of thousands for this artist because they're gonna sell those quick, obviously. Then, GNR is kind of just lower in the queue. Whereas,
This is what I'm tripping on though. If you work in a factory and you make records, why don't you just have people running double shifts? You might not, you may, I don't know. But if you can run that place
Yeah,
24, 5 days a week, get her done.
but it's
Make it
probably
happen.
Team Brazil's fault, but they will never
obviously,
admit it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
that's
no.
part of it, at least.
But I think it's fair to assume.
It's
Yeah,
fun too.
I mean, at this point.
that's why I said, is that news?
I mean, not really, I don't guess, but it's closest thing to GNR news we actually got. So
Yeah, but did anything ever come out on time? with them?
Not
It
that I
was,
know
yeah,
of.
it was called the Spaghetti Incident. That was the last we saw.
I guess
Oh.
User Illusion to an extent. That
No,
got
they were delayed too.
that got
No,
delayed, but at least
that
came out
was
in the same year it was promised.
Yeah,
So
same day.
yeah,
hella delayed. What you thinking, Bailey?
Thought of something else that was supposed to come out this month. Wasn't there like supposed to be music videos coming out in Japan of
Yeah,
Atlas and Nothing?
yeah, I mentioned that like
Yeah,
maybe a week or two ago, and
I think I
nothing about
also
that either.
I
Mm,
explained it right. I told it about it because I've read that it was just a translation of fault.
So no music videos.
No,
yeah.
no, no,
Oh
no,
wow,
no.
great job, band, team, whatever, whoever.
No, it was barely. It was
But
misunderstood in translation.
Mm,
I guess that's not their fault, but they could have got ahead of it.
exactly.
Yeah.
But you know,
they
you're
don't
not gonna
they,
get peep out of that camp unless they want you to spend money on a ticket. They're like, "Hey, we're going on tour." You don't get anything out of that camp. Like, "Hey, man, stay tuned at midnight," unless it comes from the stage. You know,
I
you get it
mean,
like
Yeah.
less than 4 hours before it happens, which is
you
kind of
would
cool.
think your publicists would read things that major outlets are posting about you before they do, and maybe either approve or spin them in a way or something like that. I don't
well, I
know.
mean, this band did have publicists at one point, good ones, and then they
Bree.
But
decided to lose that.
there again, though, that's me thinking like, if I ran a band, you know, not like if I was a housekeeper for some big rock star and then he got on a cocaine bender and decided I needed to manage his entire fucking life, but I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. But he offered me so much money that I wasn't going to say no and then just piss off his whole fan base and run him into the ground while I'm taking all of his money and getting him for all of he's got. That's not how I was thinking. I was thinking about like, a band manager.
Yeah.
They're two different things.
Not
Right.
a, surrogate mother.
Well, yeah, well,
Mother.
Jeff,
Perfect wife.
didn't you interview their former publicist?
Bree Larson.
No, that's an actress.
Name Bree McBredenthal, I think.
Brent.
No, it
No,
was
Brent
Arlette, right?
Breidenthal. No, I didn't. Oh shoot, Arlette Variki.
You
She's
did or
kind. She was
didn't?
cool.
Did.
What?
Okay, so you just give us so much mixed signals. He asked, "Did you not interview her?" And you're like, "Nah, that was this person." And
No,
yeah, she was cool. And what was it? Which is it?
Arlette
Yes or no?
Variki is whom he's
A lot,
thinking.
yeah.
GNR's former publicist. You did interview them.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Arlette Variki, who is one of them.
It's like having a disposition in fucking court to get like yes or no out of jail. I'm gonna have to start hiring a lawyer
I
just to
think he's
communicate.
saying that's who he interviewed. That's who
Okay.
he
Yeah.
said interviewed.
Arlette Variki, who is one of their publicists at one time, is whom I've interviewed.
Mhm.
The fuck hard
Okay.
was that to understand?
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
That's what.
And I assume that she
He
worked with
interviewed one of their
Geffen.
publicists. That's his answer.
Yeah, it's one of their publicists at one time. I'm not going to tell you her name.
Hmm.
I don't know. Listen, either look it up or find if Brad.
But it's a weird name.
them.
I almost didn't hear you saying it like it was a name. So at first I didn't get it too.
I wasn't catching
But
what you
I
were
think
saying.
she's Belgium.
Alrighty.
She is
Anyway.
Belgian.
But one thing I hope that you can all understand is this shit.
Fantasy rock clouds, we're building our teams. With legends and risks, it's a rock lover's dream. Chris picks his players,
Yeah.
he picks his tune.
Not this
But
time.
who reigns supreme? That's up to you. Fuck yeah.
It's the Fantasy Rock Draft, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Of course, it's Thursday. It's become a Thursday tradition at this point. And I kind of like that. Kind of like it being a Thursday tradition here
Fuck.
on the show. So last time on the Fantasy Rock Draft, we drafted cover songs that are better than the original. And man, this pains me to say, but
Oh.
once again, for the third fucking week in a row, you people let this happen. With his
Third out of four.
team, With his team of Hurt by Johnny Cash, Nothing Compares to You by Chris Cornell, and All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix, Jeff wins with 34% of the vote. Folks, if you see Jeff winning,
That's
call
correct.
your friends, get everybody you know, just get more people in here and vote for somebody else.
You know what one I probably want none of us picked, which should have been on that list, is "Girl, You'll Be the Woman" from it was a Neil Diamond cover, the one that was on Pulp Fiction.
Who the fuck is Neil Diamond?
You know what fucking Neil Diamond is?
Yeah,
Sweet
no,
Caroline.
come on.
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
it.
great.
Bah, bah.
Define Boston in one song. Sweet Caroline.
No, I was thinking "Keep on Rocking" in the
That's Neil
freedom.
Young.
That's Neil Young.
Yeah, that's
fuck?
Canada's problem. And by the way, it's only 2 in a row he's won, not 3. So,
Okay, so 2 in a row.
yeah.
It's only
Anyway,
gonna be 2 in a row. We're gonna do our best to make sure it doesn't happen.
Oh, we'll see.
for those of you who are new to the show and didn't listen to season 1, who the fuck is Neil Diamond is an old joke.
Yeah, Neil Diamond, like Neil Young. We interchange them somehow. They're both very similar. So.
Well, we would talk about Neil Young, but we would say Neil Diamond.
Yeah, because that's when he was like, every other day I'm fucking pulling my shit off Spotify. Fuck Joe Rogan and fuck all this shit. And then like a year later, his stuff's back there. The dude needs
Yeah.
the money somehow. You know, he looks like a fucking hermit crab. So
So
Which one, Neil Diamond or
after like a few weeks,
Young? Which one looks like a hermit crab?
no, it was Neil
I think
Diamond
they
because
both
the joke
do.
the
my
joke is
point.
who the fuck is Neil Diamond? Because we used to read the On This Days in History and it'd be like Neil Diamond, who the fuck is that?
It's kind of Bars Izzy thing.
Yeah, kind of.
I love it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Who the
so
fuck
yeah,
is he?
Jeff won the best cover songs that are better than the original, even though nobody picked "Come On, Feel the Noise." Like, come
Ah.
on,
Come. Haha.
Personal Jesus. There's 2 right there.
Yeah, but
I
that's
don't
Johnny
think
Cash.
anybody picked. Did somebody pick "Turn the Page"?
No, I
No.
picked Last Caress. I probably would have won it if I picked either that or Whiskey in the Jar.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Crazy by Metallica covering Queen.
Well, you came close. I mean, you were second place with 24%. It was pretty close, though. It goes 20. Mason had 21. Chris had 21. Both tied for third, and then Bailey at 24, and then Jeff
Julian
at 30.
first or last.
Yeah.
Ah.
And these are percents, by the way. It was a pretty popular one. So thank you guys for voting on that. This week you get to vote on best band logos, and I think this is the first time Franz is going to be participating in the
No,
fantasy round. This
second
is
time.
second
Yeah,
time.
second.
Okay. So the only rule is, of course, you can't pick Guns N' Roses. And once somebody picks a band's logo, regardless of which logo they choose, that band is now no longer able to be picked. So we can't just have everybody picking a different version of the Metallica logo, because we know that's what you guys would do here. So we had to put
I'm
the
gonna
brakes
pick the
on.
Saint Anger logo.
Yeah, and if
Yeah.
anybody picks Crash Riot, they win automatically. So there will be no need to vote.
Well, I gotta change my third pick then. Shit.
By the way, if you go to the Crash Riot YouTube channel, 2 songs were released today. So go check those out. Bitch All the Time and Jiggle My Hips. So please go check that out. For the love of God, no, I ain't making any money. I don't even have that channel monetized. This is all just for me. Anywho, let's go ahead and let's get started with the Fantasy Rock draft. The order, we rolled dice before the show to determine the order that everybody would be picking in, and the order is going to be Jeff, Chris, Franz, and Bailey. So with that and the overall number 1 draft pick, who do you got, Jeff?
Metallica.
Jeff picked Metallica. And so do you pick it because it's a cool logo or just because people are going to vote
I was
for it?
on my notebooks in high school when I would put them, like on my notebooks and what have you.
Okay, that's fair because it is a cool logo.
I used to to do the logo too, on my books or whatever. But I always switched the double T with the double L, and I never knew what to be sure which was it. So stupid man. I mean, I do remember. Metallica.
I am pretty sure I have a
Metallica.
notebook from like third grade where I tried to write Metallica, but I left out an L
Yeah.
and
so-
wrote Metallica.
I got a story to tell you guys. When I was a kid, like BMXing was really cool, and I finally got my first BMX bike, and I wanted to get stickers for it. My parents were like, "No," so I just wrote on it "funky," but
Funky.
yeah, I just wrote on with a marker "funky," but I left the N out.
Okay.
Ah,
So,
Fuki.
so mind you, I get yelled at in the garage, like, "What's this?" And I'm like, "Funky," and they're like, "No, that's not funky."
Did they let you put a sticker over it and cover it up?
Yeah, that's how I got my sticker.
See? That's the runaround,
Got
you
it,
know?
sticker.
This reminds me of, I think when I was a kid, I watched the Beavis and Butthead movie, and there's that part where they're in the airplane and they're talking to some old lady saying, "Oh, we're gonna go walk." They're trying to say slot machines, but they said slut
Oh,
machines.
the slots. Yeah.
And I
The
think I
slots.
blurted that out a couple times. My mom got pissed
Sluts.
off.
We're gonna play the sluts.
Oh my gosh.
This old lady's cool.
Cornholio.
All right. Up next, Chris Caputo. Who's your first pick?
I think like one, I'm like, I had to take this one first round. Van Halen. Very iconic logo.
That is an
That
iconic.
too is on
logo.
my notebooks.
I don't think I got familiar with Van Halen until I was way older than that.
First album I ever owned or stole.
And I don't think I fully appreciated them until the most recent of years. I'm very sad I'll never get to see Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen was a Dutch guy, by the way.
Oh yeah.
How was he?
Him and his brother.
Yeah, also brother, yeah.
I
Amsterdam.
did not know that. That's interesting.
Immigrants.
Great autobiography, Brothers. I recommend that one for people. I've been reading it right now. It's really good.
Eddie's former wife, still good.
Oh,
Still
Valerie
Valerie.
Bernelli. Hello.
Oh,
Wolfgang's
hey,
mom.
she's
She's
single.
got it going on.
Does he has a son that plays?
Wolfgang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I've seen him
Mammoth.
like 7 times.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, this guy opens for everyone, man. If he's like, yeah, I'll take that gig, bro.
You don't think she'd be interested to go from a rock and roll legend to a 300-pound overweight podcast host, do you?
Maybe.
Oh, you like the moms.
It's
Ask
more
her for
the-
a friend.
It's more, dude. If you believe in yourself,
Confidence.
there's nothing.
Confidence is
that can't
key.
One of the concerts I saw Mammoth at, I was so close to the stage I could throw a football at Valerie Bertinelli.
Oh,
She's
I've
fucked
met
up.
her a few times. She's kind. She's cool.
I'd like to throw my phone number her way. I don't know about a football.
Yeah, me. Here's my Instagram.
Maybe
Remember,
some
remember
dick.
the remember the PowerPoints we used to do, and you would just throw a photo of.
Yeah.
I remember when I was at the last concert of Velvet Revolver in Amsterdam it was, and I had this Duff shirt on, from Duff Beer, and I was gonna throw it on stage, and I tried doing it, and my friend said, no, don't do it, and then I asked him 20 times, and then I still did it, and then I was I lost my shirt, and I was on my naked torso. I had to stay the whole concert. Kind of stupid, actually.
Shit.
Yeah,
Oh, it's funny though. You got that memory. So
yeah,
It's true.
definitely.
up next is Franz. Who was your first pick?
The Rolling Stones.
That is a cool logo.
Good
It's
one.
iconic.
40 licks.
Hell
Is
yeah.
that Steven Tyler's mouth?
It's Mick Jagger's mouth.
Mick
Yeah.
Jagger's mouth. Sorry.
It could be. I mean, it's got the wonky teeth.
It looks like it.
Own
It's
it,
like-
Ned. That's why every time I see
Yeah.
it, I remember the Simpsons episode. Homer, those were our secret vegetables. And then Landers is tripping balls on peyote, and the two hammers from the wall walk by, and then they turn to Ned, and they're like, the lips are there, and they're like, "Morning, Ned."
I've always wanted to try peyote.
You could find it.
Well, they have retreats. They have those peyote retreats.
I
Oh,
don't
like
think it's probably
ayahuasca?
the same as the
It's
Simpsons.
ayahuasca, yeah.
ayahuasca.
Those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
bad.
Those are two different ball games, man.
I want to
Yeah.
do an ayahuasca retreat. Let's all do one. We'll make a vlog of it.
It's team bonding.
From what I've heard, it's
Smiles
going
What's
to
Mr.
Mr.
be
Mackey? Drugs are bad.
Bites
Good.
tongue,
Okay.
smiles politely.
From what I hear, it's probably a lot of 5 minutes of drugs, 2 hours of shitting and puking, and then what, a night or two of tripping.
No, it's not that.
Well, they say you become a better person after using it, but a lot of people get sick also. And then they say, yeah, well, it's your body who is cleansing itself, by puking. I'm like, no, man, you're just mixing up two fucking things you should not drink. It's gross as fuck. That's why you're puking.
Potentially.
And it's a long, yeah, you
Ryan
can,
White said he quit drinking because of it.
yeah,
Smiles politely is all I'm gonna say.
Jeff, do something about your microphone. Crank it up or something.
Crank it up.
I can barely hear you. Oh,
Is
there.
that
Maybe
better?
that's why. Yeah.
they
Is
have
that
these
better?
sessions here because it's still illegal ayahuasca, but they have these sessions and they have like these shaman people there, making it all look like more official. And yeah, they organize these sessions, yeah.
Your shaman will take you to your room now.
You're talking to me.
I've always wanted to try it.
I don't know. I never really. I find it really intriguing, but yeah, it's something I wouldn't like really want to try, I guess, because it can also be very bad trip.
Fair enough. I don't know. Maybe if it's life changing somehow, though, it might be
People
worth it.
say there are people that say that you become a better person because it shows you what you've done wrong. It's really weird, actually. It's just DMT,
Yeah, I want to do that.
Most part, but it's other things too.
You can also lick a toad.
I think I'd rather just drink the milkshake that the
Yeah?
shaman gives me
Okay.
rather than lick a frog.
Okay.
Being my luck, I would just get a regular frog.
So he's going frog to frog, just licking it,
Yeah.
giving it a try, seeing what's
And
happening.
then 5 years hours later, he's tripping and shit. Which frog was it? No, it's a frog that only comes
Frogs.
in Mexico, actually.
The frogs that make him feel good, he puts in his pocket, takes home with him.
Hell yeah.
Hopes they
Just
spawn
gonna
even
save
nicer
that for
frogs.
later.
But the logo is pretty nice. I like it. It's very iconic. I mean, you immediately recognize it without text. That is
Yeah.
just, that's the good thing about it, I think.
That does make a good logo. Bailey, what's your first pick?
Another iconic band, Kiss.
That's also a good logo, man. That Kiss Army, old days.
He
Yeah.
really designed it.
Are those like
Safe
lightning?
service.
Are those like lightning bolts? Those S's? I
I
always thought
mean,
about
I
that.
think it's just a
Should
cool
we talk
logo.
about those? Yeah, are those the
God.
SS from?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Germany.
That's what people alleged were.
They like it in Germany a lot, I heard.
I'm not gonna say it's not coincidental, and I'm not gonna say it is, but it's a subject matter to be had.
I
Maybe that's
don't
the reason why they quit. They're like, I'm tired of dealing with this shit. We're out.
over their logo. I don't know. They never
Nah,
did.
please.
They could have just changed it. I mean, if it was that big of a deal, and they probably would have if the price was right, because you know how they are about money. But so when I was a kid, Kiss was one of the bands the preachers always harped on about. This is devil worship. This is what the devil's music. They're poisoning your brain. You play their music backwards. It means kids and Satan services and all this other horse shit that
I
they
thought it
came
was
up with.
knights, not kids. I thought
Who
it was
cares?
knights.
Well, they probably said kids to us so that we would believe them. I mean, they're full of shit anyway. They're
It
all
was a
liars.
scam. Like the Satanic Panic in like the 70s and 80s, that was a scam.
Dude, are you kidding me? They got more publicity out of it. Same thing that happened with NWA. Same thing what happened with guns, dude. The more you feed the fire, the more it's gonna burn, dude. So hey,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but if
but you also got these churches were raising money to fight this satanic music.
you turn it around,
And
it says sick.
yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
there you go.
But
Okay.
they're taking this money and then they're scraping off the top of it and they're just keeping it. And under the guise of we need to have your funds to fight the satanic music. And then I never listened to Kiss till I was a teenager. And I always thought it was going to be like, Hail Satan and shit, like the way they'd always described it. And then you hear, and the first thing I turn on is do 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 do, and I'm like, what the fuck is this whole
Tonight.
fucking time?
Gotta
I'm
let
not the
God
devil,
on this one.
baby.
Yeah, you would say about Slayer. That's what they always said at school, man. Slayer was like devil worshipping and stuff.
I don't believe
At
there
least
is a
in here.
devil to
No,
worship,
no,
so
of course, no. Only Satan.
I believe in God, but I don't believe in the devil.
Who thought Ozzy was the devil?
He's
I
actually
believe
a
in
nice dude.
myself. I
I
I
believe
went
mean,
only in
to
myself.
if
I went
anybody
to
actually cleaned the shit out of their ears and quit with the bullshit and listen to Ozzy's music, he does talk about devils and witches and black magic, but he doesn't talk about it with high regard. He just acknowledges that these things exist.
right.
I don't know how else to explain that. Anyway, they're all full of shit. Fuck them.
Agree.
And I feel like someday when God is down, comes back and he's passing out judgment, because I do believe in God, he's going to have a special place in hell for people that used his name to collect money and scam people and bullshit people. Anyway, let's see. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to give it away. Jeff, what's your second pick?
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. That's another band I always heard was devil music, because
It's an
now
angel.
that one, you play that one backwards, Stairway to Heaven, it kind of works after you've been told what you're supposed to hear.
I was gonna say when I was in high school, my freshman and sophomore year, I went to a private school Bailey knows about, and one of my religion classes, they we were watching this VHS double thing, but it was like church written about rock and roll, and they actually played parts in it of music played backwards. And yeah, Stairway does have some stuff that sounds pretty legit.
But it
If you
only
play
sounds.
another one by if you play another one bites the dust backwards, it says start to smoke marijuana. Start to smoke marijuana.
But
Mhm.
it also only does that if you've already been primed and told what to listen to. Like it doesn't work if you just do it on your own.
Well, we have to think about it like playing music backwards was like the predecessor of DJing. So like
Mhm.
it all happened in like sequence, man. It all had to happen for a reason.
But have you noticed that now that we all carry the technology to play a song backwards immediately in our pockets, that you don't hear about this bullshit anymore because it's not true?
Well, I mean, it's still fun to like go back and listen to.
We ought to
Doesn't mean
play a
doesn't
game
mean
on
it's
here
true
one
though.
day. I'll order. One day I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna get a bunch of random GNR songs. I'm gonna make up bullshit satanic messages, and then I'm gonna put them in here, and you guys can guess the satanic bullshit message that I made up that they're supposed to be saying here.
I'm not saying bands did it on purpose. I'm simply stating it is fun to see
Oh no,
that
no,
it
no, no!
does
They
sound like
definitely
it.
did it on purpose after the fact. While it gave bands the idea while the church was starting this horse shit. But what they would put in their songs, and the marijuana thing might be legit because it sounds like a funny thing they would put in after they've been given the idea to hide some shit in backwards. But there's I know there's like
That-
a Weird Al Yankovic song, and if you play it forward, it's like him going la 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 la. I don't know the fucking song off the top of my head. I don't like Weird Al, but if you play it backwards, it's him. He's going wow, and if you play it backwards, it's clear as day because he recorded it backwards and then put it on the track backwards, so it just sounded like he's la laing. But it's him going, wow, you must have an awful lot of free time on your hands. Yeah, I thought that one was funny. We
I
should
bet
probably.
if you play Chinese democracy backwards, I bet it sounds better.
Oh, fuck.
I
Uh,
like
sp- uh, speak,
China.
uh, speaking of speaking of Weird Al Yankovic, actually, have you heard that song? I just posted it in the chat. It's called Chicken Pot Pie, instead of Live and Let Die.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Live and
I've heard that one.
That's pretty cool. I made a
Let's,
video where Axel sings it.
Well, let's call a spade, man. If Weird Al covers your
It's a
song,
chicken
it's kind of
pot
like a
pie.
right. It's badge of honor.
is this a real song? Like, am I going to get flagged if I
No,
play
no,
it?
no, 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 no.
No.
It's just that it's just a song with a few lines, and then you see Axel like where he sings "Live and Let Die." You hear "Chicken Pot Pie." It's fun to. It's a funny one, I think.
All right, hang on. Let me see what I can get. Oh, where'd everybody go? Oh, there you are. I thought I closed the shit out.
You
Let's
still here?
see.
Still hear your dog?
Oh,
We have no audio. We have no audio.
no, working on it.
He was down the block. He made a great
Liver pate.
But if there's one thing in this world that we like better than corned beef on rye,
It's chicken pot pie.
it's chicken pot pie.
Pyro.
Chicken pot
Chicken pot pie. Pa 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 pa.
Oh man, fucking Weird Al.
Closest to him covering GNR.
I'd be happy that I didn't send you fat. I am.
Oh, I just don't like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just never cared for
Me
it.
neither, but this was just funny, I think.
That one was funny. Chris, what's your second pick?
Um, oh, this is a pretty iconic one too. I was like, hey, I got a t-shirt of this one. Queen's logo.
That
The
is a cool
crest,
logo.
the coat of arms made by Freddie Mercury himself. R.I.P. to the legend.
He was a legend. Why is there a crab on it?
Why is it not rainbow colors?
That's probably a good question.
Yeah,
Could have
there's a
been.
color version of it, I believe.
Yeah. What why okay, so it looks like the top of the queue, there's a crab and he's on fire.
Oh, it's like a phoenix, I think. And there's like
No,
two
there's a
lions on the side.
phoenix, but look right above the queue,
It looks like a
right
parrot.
here.
Hang on.
It's a crab. There's his little claws.
Where?
Hang on. I'm
Hang
gonna
on, let's
prove this
see if it-
visually right here.
Right here, there's a crab. Okay,
Right
you're
there.
vanishing. Okay, then look right
Oh,
on top
yeah,
of the
is that a
queue.
crab?
There's a crab.
And that's a queen's hat or a queen's crown.
Yeah, there is a crab. You're right. Oh shit.
There's a
I never
crab.
noticed that. Yeah.
It might be from a night of debauchery. Freddie got some crabs. You never know.
Yeah, knowing Freddie, it could have very well
Well,
been.
he did
Yeah.
fuck anything that walked, so who knows?
Yeah, he did something more than crab.
Oh, that's a good one. Franz, what's your second pick?
The Ramones. The circle one.
Ramones?
Yes,
Is,
yes.
is that's a good one. Another one that sells some hella t-shirts.
Yes, and it has like this baseball bat on the other hand, and on the left, like a string of wheat. No, I don't know, but just a plant.
No, it's good. I like it. I think it's a cool logo. It's one of those that also doesn't say the name of the band. I
Oh.
mean, I know they have some that do, but this one in particular, the one that sold all the t-shirts, did not.
Sold more than their music, which is kind of sad.
That's a punk rock staple, though, that their logo t-shirts will sell better than their music does. That's just something that happens in punk rock.
I mean, by law, by punk rock, you don't really sell records.
Fair enough.
True.
That's what makes my record the most punk rock, because nobody's going to buy it. There's literally one copy even printed.
Yeah,
So-
the less people buy it, the more punk rock it is, right?
That's right. That's why I got the most punk rock album ever sitting
Yeah.
right behind me.
You're
Because
more
I made-
punk rock than Duff McKagan.
I pressed one copy.
Yeah.
Anybody else wants it, they're going to have to listen on YouTube. Crash Riot Music, at Crash Riot Music.
I'm not punk rock.
I am now officially more
Yeah.
punk rock than Duff McKagan.
I think all of us on this podcast are more
He's
punk
emo.
rock
He's
than Duff.
pressing his own shit.
Duff right now is counting his Microsoft Starbucks money while he's hanging out with a 10.
Amazon
Oh,
dollars.
she's a fucking
Pesos.
learn to count.
She's an 11?
Learn to count. Susan goes to 11.
Oh fuck yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
His amps might not, but his wife definitely does.
Yeah, I don't know. That ass she posted the other day on Instagram.
Sam still put his wife down.
That's good.
What a fucking line.
Bailey, what is your second round draft pick?
All right. I went with another band that was accused of devil music, AC/DC.
Yeah, they leaned into it though. They started
Oh,
wearing
yeah.
devil horns and
No, that's a lightning bolt.
That band name it came from like a sewing machine or whatever like that.
His
This-
sister, Angus's sister, named him.
But do you
Yeah, it
think
means
that
alternate current and direct current is what it literally means.
they stole the S from Kiss in the middle?
What did they call it in church? Something devil's children or some
Yeah,
shit.
Antichrist, Devil's Children, or some shit like that.
But you notice when the
Yeah,
church
man.
when churches rename bands and try to make an acronym, their acronyms never make any sense because they're
Oh, they
not nearly as
suck.
creative.
They're not good at marketing at all.
If I was their marketer, I would have called their next tour that.
I think in the 80s too, I don't know
Kids would have been
which
out the door waiting to get in.
somebody there was like they also were accused of being like devil music because there was like what was his name? There was like
The
wasn't it
Night
like
Prowler, serial killer, yeah.
Serial Killer?
Yeah, because he listened to I think Night Prowler, like someone off
Richie
the Highway
Ramirez,
Hell.
the Night
Yeah,
Stalker.
Night Stalker.
Kids, do us all a favor. I want you all to go to your local church. Everybody listening, go to your local church this Sunday and show your preacher this podcast and tell him that it made you want to worship Satan.
Yeah. And Tom
Specifically, Bailey's blue
LaVey.
hat.
And remember, it's called the Guns N Radio with an N, not an and, with an N, okay? N
And
like
apostrophe.
Satan.
Yeah.
The N means now we love Satan.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
the
radio.
Dark Lord.
I don't know. Let your preacher make up the acronyms. They seem to be the ones good at it. And send us your, what is our satanic acronym?
Ooh. We'll pick the
Or
best
to-
one. Please
or to
let us
put-
know.
I wonder if I put Chris
Gargoyles and
Caputo.
rejects.
Hang on, I'm gonna have ChatGPT generate a
Don't
satanic
work.
acronym for Chris Caputo. Make a satanic
Kids in Satan's service.
acronym for, and I'm gonna put Chris Caputo. See, I'm about to have AI prove that Chris Caputo worships Satan. So make sure you tell your preacher about this now. Chris Caputo worships Satan. So that, and send him the link so he knows what link to post on. Chris Caputo actually stands for Crowned Harbinger of Ruin and Infernal Sovereignty, Conqueror of Abysmal Paths under the Oblivion. And sometimes it can also mean Creator of Hellish Rifts, Impending Slaughter, Cult Architect possessed by unholy tremors only.
Ooh.
And then it also means caller of horns, raiser of impure spirits, commander of ancient pain, unbound through oaths.
I approve of all three of these. These are amazing.
It only depends on what his Taco Bell order is.
Oh, I don't eat that shit. No way.
Which one comes out?
I think the last one is kind of catchy. Commander of ancient pain, unbound through oaths. That's pretty good. Oh, it gave me one more, and I'm going to do this one, then we'll move the fuck on because this bit is so stupid. But it's funny. Cursed air lord of raging infernos and serpents, crusher of angels, proclaimer of ultimate tyranny obliterated. I think I like option 3 better. Go with that one when you're telling your preacher about it, kids.
Hell
Make
yeah.
sure you send the link here and subscribe so that if you're not subscribed, he'll think you're not serious about this devil thing. So
Yeah. Tell them they have to comment or else they're going to hell. So,
Thanks, Chris Caputo Taco Bell gift cards. So he can unlock your account.
Ooh.
yeah.
There you
Well, anyway,
Speaking of the devil.
I think it's time we continue on with the fantasy rock draft.
Round 3.
Round 3. Jeff, who's
Motorhead.
your third?
Motorhead. Yeah.
Motorhead. Oh yeah, that one looks good and devilish.
Snaggletooth, I believe is that their name, the mascot's name, or the thing. I'm pretty sure.
My third pick was between them or Tool.
Tool would have been a good one.
Tool would have just been the fucking Pythagorean theorem. They're a math band, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
yeah.
Just
There's
put
the
A
one
squared
album
plus B
that's all-
squared is C squared. That's Tool. The Fibonacci sequence, bro.
But isn't there's one album that's like their whole time signature is built between around one. Lateralis, I
I
think.
think so, yeah. So that's all I hear is they're like, oh, math chords. You don't get it, bro. I'm like, okay, it's just metal.
I
Like,
just
Yeah.
chill.
I just dig tunes, man. And if your
Exactly.
shit sucks, I'll tell you.
I'm gonna go to a Tool concert, and I can't wait to hear those 10 songs.
What was it? What Bailey said? Bailey texted me during the Ozzy show. He's like, "What are they gonna do? Play 2 songs?"
It was
Medley.
close to that. It was like 3.
Because their tunes are like fucking 12 minutes long or something. Yeah, it was
They're
It's
gonna
fun.
really,
play a third of 2 songs.
yeah. What are they, Meatloaf writing a rock opera?
And
Hey,
I'm
now I
not gonna
like
lie,
Meatloaf.
dude. I dig Tool and they're fucking talented fucking band. But you know, they're different, and that's what you get with different people who fucking think.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Motorhead's my third pick.
Sorry, I dropped my note card. All
Uh-oh.
right. Let's see. Who's next? Chris Caputo, what's your final pick?
Man, I was in a tough one because I was like, low key, I was like, oh, should I just go with like the Prince symbol? But then I'm like, so I'd go with Aerosmith.
Actually, that would have been a good pick, the
That
Prince
would have been a
symbol.
good one. That's an honorable mention. Love symbol number two. Because he used that for a good decade in the 90s.
Yeah. There we go. I switched it. Aerosmith. Which, again, an iconic logo. If it didn't
Hmm.
have the word in it, I would know what this is. So,
Oh yeah.
So is that a steering wheel in the center?
That's just the A in the
Oh,
center.
okay, yeah.
Yay.
the A in the wings.
Yeah. Because they did have one that was like Aero Force One. I guess they put on like the side of their plane or some shit when they were touring.
The president.
Yeah. It was more like that. It was more like the presidential seal, I believe.
Hmm.
I didn't remember that one. Let's see. Who's next? We have Franz. What's your last
Yes.
pick?
Well, I should have said Cypress Hill, but I actually said Rage Against the Machine.
Rage Against the Machine. And for some reason, it
Hmm.
only wanted to give me this little tiny pathetic logo. Let me zoom way
Oh,
in.
yeah, well, that's good.
So, Rage Against the Machine. I like, what's that one song of theirs that I like? I can't think of it.
You name like 20 of them.
Bulls on Parade, Killing in the Name of.
Killing in
Killing
the
in the
Name.
name of, yeah, fuck you.
That's the
Well,
one.
would you
Do,
tell me?
do, 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 do,
That's
do.
fucking great. There's this
Dude.
very well-known performance in Pinkpop in our country, and they had they made like they measured on the scale of Richter. There was like a little earthquake.
Right.
No, that's pretty
Shit.
badass.
Yeah,
For
it's
real.
true.
That's metal.
There is a band in the world, or at least this continent, can use right now.
I know. Reunite. Make some fucking
Dude,
music,
I mean,
guys.
I
Come
love
on.
Rage, dude, but Zach's kind of their lead singer's kind of a hypocrite, man. It's
Oh,
like
he
the
is.
world
Yeah.
needs me.
Hey,
Fuck you,
didn't they,
Superman's gonna stay home.
Jeff? They did form like some band with members of Cypress Hill, right?
Yeah, Prophets of Rage, and they
Yeah, yeah,
did
exactly.
what was the other band they did with Chris Cornell?
Audio
Audio
Slave.
Slave.
Yeah.
Rage Against the Soundgarden, dude.
That's pretty much what it was.
No, what it was is the band wanted to keep fucking playing, and their bitchy, whiny, little hypocritical lead singer sat on his ass at home, while the rest of them out said, "Fuck you, we're gonna steal
Yeah.
your ball and go play."
I mean, he did
Kill him.
attempt a solo career, but like he only did like 2 songs. Like nothing came out of it.
No,
Is he
he did
gay?
it. He did. No,
No,
he did.
not turn
He
off.
did. He did a band called One Day as a Lion.
Hmm.
They put an
Yeah.
album out,
He did a song
Collaborated
for like
with,
a Michael Moore movie, I think.
yeah, he also collaborated with Run the Jewels, which is like a hip hop group.
and I think if I might be wrong, he and RZA and or Jizza may have done a tune together.
Is that the
Ah,
album that's lost to the domain, the one Wu-Tang
no,
album?
he's not on that Wu-Tang album. No,
No,
but
no.
he might have done a single with them. But like at the end of the day, they haven't done anything since that cover album. And let's call a spade a spade. If you do a cover album, your band's there's a really good chance you're gonna fucking break up. Jason left Metallica, Guns broke up, Rage broke up. Who else can I say? Barely,
Wu-Tang is a cool logo, by the way.
Hellstorm didn't break up.
did Hailstorm do an entire cover album?
2.
Didn't
Or
didn't Van Halen do like half a cover record because Diver Down was half covers?
Oh, I'll tell you what happened in the opposite of that. The Misfits did a cover album and then reunited.
Oh shit!
Nice.
What all the '50s covers with Ronnie Spector?
Yeah, I love that record, by the way.
Hmm.
And what about
Everybody should.
I don't know.
Me First and Gimme Gimmes? They only play covers.
Yeah,
They have
but
like 5 cover albums and they still doing it.
Yeah. But
that's how it
Rage
is.
is they're kind of the last like band on my like bucket list I can still technically see, but they're broke up. I was supposed to see
Yeah.
them a few years ago when they were trying to
COVID
do
hit
that
and all that
reunion
shit.
tour, and that fell apart.
I saw
Okay.
them with Wu-Tang.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
dude.
badass
And
gig.
I saw them at Wu-Tang with Deer. I saw them with Wu-Tang at Deer Creek, and still got a ticket stub somewhere. But yeah, that was dope. I got pulled over on the way home too. Thank God I was sober.
Mm. Damn it,
Yeah,
Jeff.
it's a coin toss with Jeff. Uh, anyway,
I didn't get a ticket though. I did get pulled over. Said I was swerving. Oh, he just wanted to pull me over.
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
The final pick of the night goes to Bailey, and I can't believe this one took so fucking long.
Yes. I was going back and forth with a couple bands, and a band we just mentioned, that's probably another punk band that's probably more known for their merchandise sales than probably their actual music, even though I like their music. The Misfits.
The Misfits, the Crimson Ghost.
I got something to say.
Bum, bum, bum. That's devil music, boy. Now that is pretty. I could see that maybe. Nobody, and you know what? Nobody ever brought up Last Caress when I was in school, or the Misfits about being devil music, and their songs literally about killing babies. But you're gonna tell me that Poison is somehow,
Well,
or
it's just how far into the mainstream you got. To be honest, like if you're on the radio, that's when you got the fucking shit from the Karens, you know. But if you weren't on the radio, nobody knew you existed.
I want to
yeah.
ask Jeff.
Especially back then.
I want to ask Jeff this question. Did people like think Last Caress was a Metallica song at the time?
Mm, okay, so back in the day when all this shit was hitting, like there used to be underground tapes we used to call it skate rock, and we would trade those around, and we just call it skate rock. And then that stuff came out of the East Coast, and that got traded hard, and then that shit got like went down the South and then West, and that was punk rock, man. But like the stuff we were listening to, we would call it skate rock, and we would just fucking trade tapes, man. Whatever you heard, or you could peel off the radio or steal from your older brother, we call it skate rock one, skate rock two, and this stuff was going all over the East Coast, and it eventually got down to here. So that's how we heard bands.
So
So when I say the Dead Milkmen, you guys are like, huh? When I
I've
say the
heard of them.
Descendants, you guys are like, huh? When I say 7 Seconds, you guys are like, huh? It's that Upper East Coast and like Philly and DC fucking punk that you guys a little further out west aren't really seeing.
Or even over here, I haven't heard of. I've heard of these bands, but I haven't. Uh, I couldn't name any songs.
You've never heard the song Punk Rock Girl by Dead Milkmen? Come on. Everybody knows that song.
I don't know, maybe. I
Not
do want to
everyone,
show
bud.
this because I know I've shown this on air before, or maybe I didn't show it. I just talked about it back before we had video. But I bought this off of eBay a couple of years ago, and it's a two tape. Hang on. This guy, this long winded ass preacher, goes for almost, I think it ended up being 8 hours of how rock and roll music is the devil. But look at this cool ass cover that he gave it. He made rock and roll look so fucking cool.
That's
And
the fucking one I'm about 90% sure that's the thing I watched in high school I was talking about. Two tapes. That's the fuck I was talking about.
Hell's Bells, The Dangers of Rock and Roll.
That's fucking the tape what's the copyright on the back? That's the fucking tape I'm
Copyright.
talking about.
Hang on. I think the copyright's not on the back. I think it's going to be on one of the tapes. Let me look. Okay, so this tape is 1989.
Absolutely, without question. I was a freshman in 92. So
Okay.
yeah, without question, that is. Let me see the front cover of that again. It's a 2-tape set. That's what I fucking said it was. Twisted a little bit. That is without question the same fucking VHS tape shit that I told you that I was watching in private school. Yeah,
So
dude.
tape 1 is 97 minutes long. Tape 2 is 88 minutes long. So you guys do the math. That's what, about
3 hours.
6 hours, almost
Three.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Miami
90
Spice.
minutes is an hour and a half. Yeah, I guess that's right. About 3 hours. But 3 hours. But look at how he sells it. Not only does he package it to look awesome, but now listen to this. Featuring the music of, now listen to all these heavy metal devil musics now, because this is important. George Michael. That's the first one.
Mhm.
Guns N' Roses.
Woo!
Bon Jovi.
Yeah, New Jersey.
So fucking evil.
Oh, get ready now. We're about to get it. Now
Jersey Devil.
we're just scratching the surface of this devil tape, okay? Yeah, you wait till the other bands come on, and now I'm about to make you cringe, okay? With
Gosh.
with terror by just mentioning these bands' names, okay? The very mention of these names is gonna make Satan flow through your veins. You're gonna feel the devil here, okay? I'm just warning you, okay?
I know. I've seen the motherfucker, dude.
I haven't. I want to know. I want to know.
I want to know too.
Whitney
Shut up.
Houston,
Oh.
Prince,
Oh no, you talked about a woman masturbating. He's terrible.
Metallica,
Come
Oh.
on, let's take a my spot. Sorry.
The
They talk about
Doors.
Fade to Black. The song they're talking about is Fade to Black on that.
The
shit.
Doors.
I can't believe you actually have the video I was fucking talking about, dude. Jesus fucking
Madonna.
Christ.
We should watch this as a
You
watch.
should
Madonna
watch
is-
that,
Watch
dude.
this.
Dude, oh my god. They literally
Oh my
talk
God.
about Queen Queen, and they talk about Another One Bites the Dust. They play it backwards, and it's like start to smoke marijuana. And then they also talk
okay.
about Les Zepp. That's how I know it's from that fucking VHS and having to watch
Well,
it.
We gotta watch
I'll-
that tape on this show.
Oh,
I
that'd be
will
fucking
rip
I
comedy.
this.
can't believe
I'll tell
you're
you
literally
what- I'll tell you
holding the
what.
thing I was fucking talking about 20 minutes ago.
I'll tell you what. Well, I didn't realize, dude.
Justin.
I forgot I had it. Well, what I'll do is this summer I'll rip it and we'll watch it on Halloween.
Yes.
Oh, and
It's a
there's a
marathon
sequel
show.
to this as well. Holy
It's 3
shit.
fucking hours, man.
It's 2 tapes. Like
It's
We can do
3
a
fucking
two-parter.
hours.
we'll just have a 2-part Halloween episode. Now, let me get some more
Oh,
of
we're
these
all trying
devil
to-
because I'm not done. I'm not done sending your souls to hell yet. Okay.
Oh my god, I can't believe you have
So-
that's the coincidence is fucking baffling.
So here's some of the other devil bands. Now remember these: Billy Idol,
Mm-hmm.
The Cure,
Mm-hmm.
Van Halen, the Beastie Boys. Oh God, this one I don't even know if I can say it. I'm gonna say it. Bobby Brown, the Rolling Stones, Ozzy Osbourne. Okay, I guess I can kind of see that one. The Grateful Dead. What do you got besides your name? It's fucking bluegrass. AC/DC, XTC. I don't know XTC.
Ecstasy.
Oh, I've heard of them.
Oh boy, here's the big one. Jimi Hendrix, the Beatles, Fleetwood Mac, and many, many more.
Well,
I
could
cannot
maybe-
believe that, dude.
Maybe the church was still
The
pissed
same
off.
fucking VHS.
Maybe the church was still pissed off with the Beatles for John Lennon saying that they were bigger than Jesus.
Probably they don't let nothing go when they make a buck off of it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's probably a good idea this summer or
Yes.
That's
for
it,
Halloween. If Caputo's down, you want to watch
Oh,
this on
I'm
Halloween?
so down.
I'm
There's
down.
Good
dude. I
luck with
can't
George
believe
Michael.
you actually have that, dude.
there's actually a second part to this. I found out. There's
There
Hellsbells 2.
is?
There's a part 2. Yeah.
We'll have to see if we come back after that for another season. I think this next season we'll find out if we have time. We might come back after we finish and do a special on Hell's Bells.
That should be a reel for YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm literally
Oh,
saying it's a 2 VHS set. They literally made us watch it. You're like, I have this thing here.
I mean, what new could they add to this?
Well, anything past like 92, man. Like,
But I'm going to tell you where this tape lives now. It now lives in my VHS collection alongside Metallica, Def Leppard, AC/DC.
which
Guns N'
Metallica one do you have?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I don't have Metallica.
Hey, what's that there in the back? Shaving Ryan's Privates?
What this?
Yeah, that movie.
Oh, that's the greatest album, punk rock album of all time. Crash Riot, Southern Discomfort, available on St. Patty's Day, 2026. That's what that is.
Okay.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah. I asked something else, but
All right. Wait,
I heard
another
you,
one?
buddy.
Well, what did you see? What were you
He was
asking
asking
about?
about your private corn collection.
I said is that Ryan's Privates, the movie?
I don't have that one. I wish I did, though. It's a classic. I need to get that. It's a really good one. Mostly books. Mostly books. Now, I don't read, but I have them on display, so it looks
Yeah.
like I read.
What's the book,
Yeah.
Bailey?
Makes you like high IQ.
What?
Exactly.
Anyway, quick recap on the Fantasy Rock draft. Jeff, who wins? You get to vote right now in the post section of our YouTube channel. Vote for the winner. We'll reveal the winner next Thursday. Jeff's team of Metallica, Led Zeppelin, and Motorhead. Chris's team of Van Halen, Queen, and Aerosmith. Franz's team, the Rolling Stones, Ramones, and Rage Against the Machine, or Bailey's team, Kiss, AC/DC, and the Misfits. Who has the best band logo? Go ahead and vote right now. And yeah, rock and roll.
We're down
Fellas.
worshipers.
Woo! Yeah. Come on,
That
ride the rock and roll
T-shirt
train.
came in making of the fucking videos, Franz.
Mhm.
That T-shirt
Yeah,
in the
but I like the
chat.
text on it.
Yeah, it came in the making fucking videos box. So if you bought
Mhm.
both of it, it came with like a T-shirt slid in the back.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Speaking
that.
of VHS.
That's another thing we need to watch on here before we close the show out for good is making the fucking videos.
Oh,
No,
absolutely.
this is so boring as fuck, man.
Well,
Honestly,
we'll be here to keep it entertaining and lively.
no,
So
but they really suck.
if other people think they're boring, then they can watch it with us and we'll make them lively.
Boy, that's the spirit.
We do very well with things that suck. Hopefully our song of the day doesn't suck. This is the Juju Hounds and it is Benefix. Benefix.
I can definitely see this opening some TV show.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Rest in peace, Bit. We miss you.
Oh, fuck. It was good.
Well, we were scraping the bottom of the barrel anyway before YouTube started taking those down, so
Kind of also like running out of 80 shows that didn't get canceled.
he's gonna have to start reusing them.
Well, I remember a few weeks ago we reviewed that weird ass song that sounded like a 80s like toy commercial.
Oh yeah. The Saturday morning cartoon. Did you like what I did with the thumbnail? How I
Yes.
made Izzy Stradlin look like a Power Ranger or some shit.
Yes.
That was good.
Oh man, yeah, but I can see what you mean though. All of Izzy's songs. This does sound but it would be like one of those like what I call cocaine cop shows, like Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It would be one
Chips.
of those. Yeah.
Oh, chips, yeah.
Got something to say, saying to my face and much fucking around, stop the bringing it down, but I'm back today.
Did Izzy get Rod Jackson for an album or something? This is...
Not to my knowledge, no.
Well, what did I just hear? What was that?
I heard a knocking.
Somebody knocking at Jeff's door?
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
I was just saying, speaking of chips, Caputo could pass for one of the guys on chips.
Oh, dude, you throw some
Yes.
aviators on Chris and he'd make a good cop.
Estrada,
There you go. Listen, give you the proof right now. So,
Officer Caputo.
Yay.
hey, yo.
All right, Chris, let's do a bit. You be
Super
the
chip.
cop and I'll be the guy that's getting pulled over.
Evening, sir. We've been drinking tonight.
That depends. Is it illegal in this county?
It's illegal in every county, sir. I'm gonna need you to step out of the vehicle. I'm gonna need you to walk in a straight line for me, boy.
Well, here's the problem, sir. I'm a paraplegic.
Well, I will get your wheelchair and you can try and wheel yourself in a straight line.
I got my electric scooter in the back. Can we just use that?
No, 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 no. That's cheating, sir.
Team.
We got to get the Caputo the Estrada
Now take your left finger
face.
to your right nose.
Can you say the alphabet backwards, son?
Son, I'm gonna need you
Yeah.
to put your hands on the hood and drop your pants.
I
You
say I'm
feel?
too wasted to get out of
It's
the car.
it's a new law in this town. I can search your ass anytime I like.
You turn her.
Cabin search.
Are you drinking, sir? It's like, nah, I'm not thirsty.
Ah.
No thanks. I've had
No.
so much
Why are
coke
you
today.
buying?
Are you drinking? No, sir. I've had enough.
Got
Not
my nose full
anymore,
of it.
dude.
Okay, so he's like, put your hands on the hood and drop your pants. So, I dropped my pants and I put my hands on the hood. And then I heard his pants unzip and I started getting a little worried.
6 DUI he's gotten out of since he's been 21.
Well,
That,
goddamn, son. It's pretty
that's one way to
impressive.
do it.
That would be cheating. I was like, what is this? The
I,
code in the Olympics?
I saw this one time. There was a video about cops, and this guy was also filming, or is it body cam or whatever. And turned out he arrested some hooker or some horny bitch, and she seduced him to sex. And then they locked themselves in the in the back of the car. So he had to call his colleagues to get him out of the car while he was in the back. So he couldn't explain. That was so funny.
I've
It's
had
really
that actually happen in a town I lived in, and he was fucking my girlfriend.
what?
A
Oh.
cop fucked my girlfriend in his car and locked himself in.
Really?
Whoa, holy shit.
No, really?
Well, when I say my girlfriend, she was my girlfriend, but it was at the same time kind of a like I wasn't mad about it. Like I thought it was funny because I was like, I had two or three other ones too. When
Listen,
I,
sir, she came on to me, okay? It
oh no,
wasn't my
everybody knew what
fault.
he was doing. No, what was
How,
funny was I came over. She was kind of like it was kind of one of those situations where like everybody kind of okay, so
what,
like so
everybody?
there's like a popular bar and everybody shows up and you always see people coming out as you're going in. It's
He
kind of
was walking in, I was walking out.
yeah. I had to take a cop his what do you call it, his belt with his gun and shit on it. He left it there one night.
Uh-huh.
A small town shit, yeah. No, I wasn't mad about it. It wasn't like we were dating. Let me put it that way. I say my girlfriend because she was just a regular. But
But he didn't lock himself up.
no, he locked himself in the car.
And then had to
And
call the cops? He had to call the
no,
cops.
well, you got to understand the town. He didn't call like he called one of his colleagues, but also this is way before body cams were a thing. He called one of his colleagues, and yeah, he got a lot of shit for it. But I mean, wasn't nobody going to turn him in higher up because they've all been in a similar situation before too. I just thought it was funny. I mean, it's a funny story. I mean, I ain't gonna tell you how well the dude died, but it's a long story. But he's dead now. But it
Yeah, but I
wasn't like he
wouldn't.
he didn't die in the line of fire. It was different than that. But it's irrelevant to the story. It's just kind of funny that there's been two incidents, uh, and I hadn't thought about that in years. Where like cops either those like the one where he got himself locked in the car, and then the one where he left his gun and shit at the house and.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be happy if that if cop was fucking my girlfriend.
Just a modern day Enos, isn't he?
Well, I had a couple back then. I was a different man in my teenage and
I
early
was a
20s.
proud man whore.
I
Yeah,
was kind of
you were a cook in your teenagers. You looked
I,
like the what?
I was no, I was a slut.
Yeah, like Blackie Lawless, you fucked like a beast.
I was a whore. I didn't ever
Man
date that
whore.
girl either, by the way. I just kind of I knew it was like if I struck out at the bar or I wouldn't, having any hits, it was a number I knew I could call for the sure thing.
Yeah.
So
You're
it was like
zero
Like
a,
always
positive.
backup.
the old
You're also
fallback.
you're also zero positive, right?
Oh no. I've been tested a lot since then. I never caught nothing. She might have, but I didn't.
Being negative is the most positive news. Yeah.
Oh, how did we get off on fucking? Let's listen to Izzy Stradlin.
This is the music.
I just thought of something. I bet I still have her number, and I bet she'd be willing to make a trip to Arizona.
Call it out.
Arizona.
Well, before that? Were we
Sedona.
on the air? We've been on the air for so long because I haven't timed this episode, so I know this is going to be like a long ass fucking episode. But were we on the air when we were talking about Eskimo Brothers, or was that before we got on?
That was before.
Oh, okay. Because we were talking about Eskimo Brothers, and Bailey didn't know what an Eskimo brother was. So
After
Bailey,
watching the entire series of the league.
I bet I still got her number. I could send her. We'd get her on a plane, probably get a cheap flight, send her over for a couple of days, and we could be Eskimo brothers. We would have this.
shit.
We can open Bailey's little apartment there as a Bailey's Eskimo Brothers EBDBBB.
EBDB.
And we'll have matching sweaters made.
Matching sweaters.
Yeah, we gotta make matching like patch logos you guys can wear now. Every
Yeah.
time we...
See,
I like
these
that
guys
one.
think I'm-
EBBB&B, that's it.
See,
Yeah, there you go.
this entire ever since I've been on the show, the point of me being on the show is that I'm like some peer, like very pure, which I don't really consider myself that, but these guys they're trying to change that.
Hang
You're
on.
gonna be a vampire by the time we are done.
I'm texting her real quick, Bailey. I'm hooking you up.
Would you
There you
make
are.
a drive to Arizona?
Hang on, let me see your last name real quick. Okay, I got it.
Here's $20. Give this man the time of his life.
Oh, my face hurts.
Here's $20 and a carton of Marlboro Reds. Do it.
That's classy chick right there.
I just set you up.
Cigarettes.
Here's a sixer of fucking Natty Ice.
Oh Lord, for you always. Good. All right, glad to hear it. All right, hang on. Let me see here. Let me send her your Facebook.
Here's the weekly segment of Make Bailey Awkward.
All right, I'm gonna send her. I'm gonna send her your shit and tell her to DM me.
Such a dick.
But if you start getting weird DMs because of the show, like don't listen to any of them unless I'll send you her picture after the show, and then you'll know. I'll send you a picture and her name, and then you'll know which one to reply to. I'm gonna hook you up. So if you tune in like a couple of weeks and you see me and Bailey wearing matching sweaters, just remember you listened to this episode, and this is for you. Okay, about to be Eskimo. Hey, and then you'll be Eskimo cousins with Josie Scott.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah, the guy from Saliva. Great.
Formerly of
Eskimo
Saliva.
Brothers with Tress Reznor.
Trent Reznor. That's a cool one in a way.
Hey man, Cleveland rocks. It's a small state. What can I say? Like I can see like the family moving from one city to another in the opening. This is my vision of the Izzy intro to the TV show.
I
Like
I could see
family
it.
packed in
Or
the
about
car,
me.
and they're moving from like small town to the big city. And they got
Or
the
in reverse.
or in reverse, yeah. But would the big city be in the rear view, or would it be in the front?
Yeah, it's like, like, oh, we gotta downsize. We're becoming farmers now,
This is my what do they call it? God, when they put the sequence of events, not a mood board, but a
Storyboard?
storyboard. That's it. Yeah. But
What's
yeah,
he look like? How would you guys describe what Bailey looks like? He's got long
a
hair,
man amongst men.
got a beard.
Kind of looks like Chad Smith 20 years ago.
What do you think? 6'1", 6'2"?
I'm taller than Bailey, I think.
How tall
You
are you,
are.
Bailey?
5'9".
Yeah,
That's
I got
6'2" on Tinder. She's not gonna match.
That's 6'2" on Tinder.
Put him on speaker and let me judge his voice.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
That's 6'2" on Tinder.
Oh, hang on. After the show. All right.
Oh my
I'll
God.
just send her a clip from the podcast. It'll be fine.
Anything for you, buddy?
I got your back, man. This is going to be. Hey, I'm going to tell you something. Now, listen. I probably shouldn't be saying this on the air.
You
'cause
probably shouldn't.
she's probably going to watch this. This girl knows her way around a penis, okay? right.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh my God.
Even if all you get's a handy, it's going to be great.
A gibber's a gibber, Bailey.
A gibber's a gibber, yeah.
This is more awkward than Quasimodo.
Oh, man. I may have opened up some floodgates here.
Yeah, thanks.
Just busted some chops, buddy.
Let's talk about some music.
Fucking go.
Oh. Hey, buddy, I'm trying to give you the night of your life.
You are?
See, I know what he's got coming his way on that airplane.
You are?
And hey, that was 20 years ago. I can only imagine now there's 20 years of extra experience. I'm telling you, man. You're a lucky man, Bailey. Don't try to date her for real though. Don't fall in love and shit. Because I'm gonna tell you.
Bailey, remember, you can
bad
say
idea.
no too.
Yeah, this
Anyway. Chris, what's he saying right there?
The chorus?
Yeah.
Sure been a fix, trying to live around here. Sure been a fix.
Okay. So that's where he's saying benefits. Okay.
Yeah. And this actually, fun fact, this is a B-side.
How many
Oh,
X's are in Fix?
Just one.
All right.
So yeah, this is a B-side, I think, to the Pressure Drop. Pressure Drop was released as a single from this album, and this was a B-side on the single release with like a couple other songs as well. So this is one that didn't make the album. It's interesting. There's a few other songs that didn't make the main album, but they were released as B-sides for like single releases.
Yeah, because I thought you guys, didn't you finish reviewing this album?
We have reviewed this album in full, but yeah, these are just B-sides now that honestly I didn't even know were a thing until we pulled this out of the wheel.
Yeah, we found this after we finished the album. What we posted as the complete album is the American version.
Yeah, just whatever was on the main track list.
Were
Yeah.
these extra like Japanese import?
No, these are just like B-sides. They just put as like, like when they do like a single release, they just put like other songs that I guess like didn't make the cut.
I didn't know that. I don't know where it came from.
That's what I saw because I saw like I think someone posted on Reddit. It's like, oh yeah, Pressure Drop was released as a single and it had like three other B-sides. And there's another song that was released as a single, had another B-side or two. Like these are just like random songs that they recorded that are just like, oh, we'll just throw them on like the single release instead of making it part of the album. I guess it's weird. These are not like streaming anywhere, not to my knowledge at least. Unless
Yeah,
someone
I don't
can
think.
send us a link.
According to Roastbot, FYE is gives me these music. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
A fucking Ouija board.
That was
Dude, for
cool.
real. Fucking
That
hell.
was probably the best roast we've had so far.
Oh yeah, by far.
The Steven one was kind of underwhelming, sadly.
I know, man. It's like it was afraid to make fun of his stroke. I mean, come on, you're a roast bot. Like, but yeah, I can see why, because there's nothing. I don't know. What I should have done is I should have pre-read it and made it regenerated.
Mhm.
Anyway, we still love you, Steven.
Okay.
God damn, this is a long guitar solo. Every time I'm thinking, hey, this is a pretty badass guitar solo, it just keeps going and going. I wonder if the rest of the song's going to be like this.
It's a pretty cool song, and it indeed keeps on going, man. Do you mind if I leave the show, man? Because
No,
it's
go
getting
ahead, man.
fucking late in here.
Yeah,
So,
you look tired, Franz.
yeah,
What
it's
do you
Yeah.
give it
getting
so
late.
far, man?
Yeah, I will give it a 3.5. It sounds
Right
pretty.
on.
It's got a cool vibe.
Right on.
Okay.
Okay, fair
But
enough.
it's getting late in here, man. It's almost 4 a.m. So yeah, time
Damn, dude.
to leave.
Thanks
All
for
right,
Yes.
coming,
Okay. So
Franz.
catch you later, guys. See
Be
you
well,
later.
dude.
Hey,
My
Franz.
pleasure,
Thanks for
dog.
Bye
joining
bye.
us.
Ciao ciao. Enjoy the
Take
show.
care, brother. Yeah, I don't blame him. Which is, I mean, honestly, Bailey's gonna feel better now because we got less people here. It's just us now. We can really talk about this date that we're setting him up with.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
what's this real quick before we get
Bailey,
back
wear
in?
the hat. Don't forget to wear the hat. Make it as vanilla ice as you can.
Oh no 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 no! You got to look official. You're gonna have to shave the beard and just keep the stash. And let me ask you something. What size shirt do you wear? Because I'm gonna send you a cop uniform.
Oh my God.
Something to play around with later on after the bar.
I'm just gonna send you a large and hope for the best.
Fingers crossed.
Son of a bitch.
I just told her you was a cop. Let me finish right now. He's a cop.
Go to court.
Yeah, that ought to do.
With
We used to
Billy
call her the.
Club and hand shackles.
Her nickname was the Popo Ho.
Oh shit.
Does he have handcuffs? I'm gonna have to make sure. Hang on, let me just hit play for a second while I clean up some of my personal business here.
Please.
So that was the rest of the song.
Good call.
And we're fading out. WNBC.
WNB.
WNBC. Izzy
Let's
Stradlin and the
see.
Juju Hounds. Benefix. What part of
Oh my gosh.
Arizona? What city is it? Is it Phoenix?
Oh my God.
Is Phoenix your nearest airport?
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God.
I think is that the only airport that's in Arizona? To my knowledge, at
They got
least.
more than one.
In central Arizona, yes.
She
Yeah.
says it's not, that is far, but I'm not saying no. I think she'd rather talk to you first
Oh
before she
God.
commits.
That's right, Bailey. Remember, Bailey, if she
I,
travels
s-
to you, man, you got to be pretty giving.
I set you
That's
up for
true.
success. Oh, hang on one second. Huge. All right.
Massive.
Some say it's two.
Black from the waist down.
I've heard
Some
it was
say
too
it's
big.
for most helmets.
Anyway. Well, I guess this is the part of the show where we're gonna roll some dice and talk about Benefix because we sure got Bailey in one.
All of a
Like I said, don't
too,
answer any of
but
those DMs. I'll show you who it is so that you don't get any fucking scammers watching this show or nothing to trying to fuck with you. I got your back. Oh, I get to go first this time. And then Jeff, then Bailey, and then Chris. All right, so Benefix by the Juju Hounds. I liked it. I don't know why it wasn't on the album. I'm sure there's a song I would have shaved off of the Juju Hounds record that we could have put there. I just don't remember what I rated them all, but I'm sure there was at least one I didn't like. But
Oh, yeah. You gave one a zero.
I
So
gave
how
one
will
a
it
zero.
go? Because that was like the least. Yeah. How will it go? Yeah. That was the one that was the lowest reviewed from both of us. So take that song out, put this one in.
Yeah, man, come on. What was you thinking, Izzy? But I mean, this is actually pretty rocking though. I dig it. So, I mean, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I would definitely have put this on the record, I guess, opposed to that. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why Izzy, put your music back out there. People are just listening to it on YouTube for free and you're not getting any fucking money. Why not get some
it
fucking money?
trickles down.
How though?
He gets
If
his
I'm
royalties through music. He gets his royalty music paper checks or whatever from YouTube. YouTube makes money. He
I know
makes
for
money.
a fact that he does not.
The only way he's making any, I think, because Geffen still has this and his other solo album, 117 Degrees, are still on streaming. The rest, nowhere to be found.
But who cares? Like, I mean, because if anybody's buying an album, they're buying it secondhand at this point. They're not printing new Izzy records.
No.
So, I mean, if I buy it at a pawn shop, Izzy's not getting a slice of the $1.50 I paid for it.
Yeah. Unless like they ship it out to another record label for them to reissue. You know, like a lot of these obscure sort of like 80s, 90s like hard rock, like hair glam metal bands, like get their stuff reissued by like a third party label. So I don't know, unless that happens, then I don't know.
When
Can't
was the
really.
last time you was at the biggest music store you've ever been to and saw an Izzy Stradlin CD new and for sale?
Never.
Never a clock.
93.
Me neither. But that's my rating, 3 out of 5. Jeff, what you thinking?
Sounded like a ZZ Top song, man. It was good. One of my favorite. Two. I mean,
Two.
it just sounded like another Saturday morning fucking or family ABC fun night TV show opening to me.
Okay. Well, fair enough. Bailey, what you thinking?
Kind of along the lines with Jeff. I mean, it's definitely sounded like another, Saturday morning cartoon song, but I think it was fine. It was like, just a straightforward rock and roll song. I mean, to be honest, I kind of got distracted by, your hijinks, Dustin.
Hey,
Uh,
I wouldn't do this for just anybody, okay?
okay. But yeah,
I'm
three out
sending
of
some
five.
fucking platinum your way.
Damn,
There
son.
you are.
3 out of 5. All right. Well, there you go. And finally, Chris Caputo, what you think?
I'm probably gonna go along the same lines as you and Bailey as well. I give it a 3 out of 5. I think it's a pretty solid song. Definitely better than being something that's like a B-side throwaway. You could have attacked this on as a bonus track, hidden track on the album or something. I think would have been proper for this. It's pretty decent. I think it's a good song. It's definitely better than some other Izzy songs we've heard. So I think it's fairly decent. It's not like amazing, but it's pretty good if on like a first listen, like just discovering the stuff. Like you and I had like no idea the stuff even existed, and it's pretty decent. So I think it's always good to find. It's like, hey, here's something you don't know, and it's actually kind of good.
Yeah.
So
But of course, the most important question, as always, is what did you think? Let us know in the comments section below and give us your thoughts and continue the conversation down there. Down where? Down there.
da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
Hadn't thought about that in a while. Um, Yeah, continue the conversation on Juju Hounds, Benefix, and of course anything else you want. And if you've got any other, if you know your local ladies that are as high quality as the one I've been talking about today, if you know who I'm talking about, leave your review so Bailey can,
Yeah.
that this is serious. I'm sure there's enough of you guys out there.
Send the deets
Yeah,
down there.
leave a review so Bailey can, know that I'm not fucking with him, and this is a really good.
This is legit AF AF.
Hey, if I wasn't engaged, I'll tell you, and I was bored, and it's whatever. I mean, I hadn't been there in a while, but doesn't mean I wouldn't have gone back.
I think your future missus is maybe listening in the background there, Dustin.
Well, she definitely is, 100%. She's like literally right there.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, boom, what the fuck you saying, bitch?
Oh no, she knows.
Ah, transparency, I like it.
Oh yeah, yeah, she knows all about my past. She
Yeah.
knows all the shit I hadn't even told you guys yet. And just think
Ayo.
about what I have told you.
Oh, fuck. I mean, he did say he was a man horse. There's plenty more where that comes from.
Yeah, that there he is. Well, shall we spin the wheel and see what song we're going to be reviewing next week on the Guns and Radio podcast? Bailey,
Do
tap
it,
the
Danny.
screen.
Tap the screen.
Oh, there it goes. It got hung up.
Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
Oh, well.
Ah, GNR
Finally.
covering Black Sabbath. That's some recent shit.
Yeah, I think from the, I guess, 2025 tour.
Yeah, so that from back to the beginning, and I think yeah, they did it a few times on yeah, their European tour in 2025.
Yeah. So
Who
if you
knows if
want a
they'll bring it
little,
back.
Our cover.
yeah.
Another cover, yeah.
So if you want a little sneak peek, you can go watch our review, where our watch along episode of Back to the Beginning when we paid our tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. So, you want a little sneak peek of what next week's going to be like? We're going to be checking out Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, Guns N' Roses live. Hopefully, it's better than I remember it being. But for now, it is time for us to bid you adieu. And God knows, I know this is going to be a 2-hour episode. We gone a
Yeah.
long time.
I wonder why.
Well, look, Bailey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to hook a boy up, okay? Like we're friends. I would be, you know what? I would not be a good friend if I didn't do this for you, knowing what I know, and then, like it's just I know it's good, okay? I'm just gonna say I know it's good. All right. And
Okay.
and yeah, man, this is gonna be great for you.
You're gonna send him a Christmas card every year after this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're practically family almost.
Oh,
And you know, with Jeff, it's all about family. You can't forget family.
oh my
Yeah.
God.
You're missing his family, man.
Stick around after the show, Bailey, and I'm going to get a little bit more info from you, and I'm going to put you in contact. I'm just going to give you your number so we can skip the DMs and shit with
1-800 man whore.
with weird ass people trying to DM you. We wouldn't want some slut DMing you or something, and you thinking it's the right girl. So, we got to get you the good one here. So, yeah, I call her the man maker, because you won't leave the same.
Oh
You're gonna
shit.
have a new lease on life.
God
That beard's
damn.
gonna get thicker. You're probably gonna have more chest hair. I'm just gonna tell you. That's what happened to me. I didn't have any chest hair before this, and now I have chest hair. So, and I'm just
Patches.
saying,
That's why they
and
call them patches.
And I'm pretty sure if you're suffering from like arthritis or something, she can cure it too. Because I'm going to tell you, my back didn't hurt once. So
Oh my
anyway,
God.
folks, be sure to come back next Tuesday when we'll be checking out Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. And until then, I'm Dustin Bones.
And I'm Chris Caputo. See you guys Tuesday. Some more GNR goodness. Will Bailey be made a man by next Tuesday? Find out. Until then, peace.
Talk on guns.